Kids is tough now. They tough.
Rich mommy and daddy, and I'm going to camp. Shit, I'm learning in 6th grade. Niggas learning 2nd year college. The drills you mastered in 3, these niggas learn in college.
Sorry, whoa. Well, good.
Yeah,
Just got excited. We are #1. People just, it just plays on my. Put it as my ringer.
Oh man.
This goes out to everyone on the pod. If your significant other cheats, do you cheat back before leaving them? I've been listening to the pod since it started. Call me. I just want to show love. I'm not calling you.
It's a good question, though.
Lilo.
Shout out to Lilo.
Might be a girl. Maybe I will call.
Do you cheat?
I'm
If
joking.
You cheated on?
No.
I'm not cheating back before I leave. Just I'm out.
Yeah.
If I'm out.
That don't make no sense.
If I'm out, I'm out. I don't need to cheat
Yeah,
back
what's the point?
to be
Yeah.
out.
Jordan says, barely can see what I'm typing, so it can be poorly worded, but I think it can be a cool topic if properly produced. Academics talked about how TikTok can make whatever they want to go viral instead of giving Taylor Swift money to join the platform. They gave her an account traffic. Yeah, I saw him say that, which would generate the money on the back end instead. To me, this is telling, seeing recent reports that say Meta will soon no longer be paying influencers money to post reels. Do you think that major companies will shift towards blatantly using their power to make whatever and whoever they want go viral on their platforms?
Yeah, they've been doing
I'm
that.
about to say it's been happening.
The selling point in closing deals with smaller brands and people to counter entities that can outbid them. Yeah, that's been happening.
Yeah.
Yes.
For a while.
Yeah.
You play with us,
We'll hook you up.
we hook you up over here.
All right, I'm going to read this last one.
I'm starting to think, okay.
Oh, go ahead.
No, what
No,
you
I'm just starting to think, like, now, like what Ish said earlier, as far as all the countries coming together or whatever, China, like, the dollar may not mean, that's why they give away so much shit. The dollar may not mean nothing soon, man. The U.S. currency. Let me just say
Bro, it's a scary situation.
Because now I'm starting to think, like, why he's reading that and you're saying, and all these big money that they're giving these people for the catalogs. Not saying your catalog isn't worth it. I'm just thinking, like,
Ish told y'all a few months ago to get your gold bars, yo, and be
That's
ready.
facts.
he did say that.
Yeah.
But he be too conspiracy-ish.
Where you think this conspiracies come from?
I'm not doing that with you.
No, I'm just saying. Some of
Yeah,
that
you
shit
want-
be
you
rooted.
want-
No,
Warren
no, no,
Buffett?
no, listen.
White
Some of
flag.
that shit really be rooted in truth, in fact.
No, I understand.
And the way you downplay it is to call it a quote-unquote conspiracy theory.
True.
All right, last one. Once a cheater from Leroy Street. Leroy says, once a cheater, always a cheater? Question mark. I've been with my fiance for 6 years now. She has 2 of her own that I have come to love and raise as my own. Did I read this already?
No.
I don't think so.
We also have a daughter together and 1 baking in the oven. All right, I never read this. I have not always treated her right, but she has stayed by nonetheless. She truly is my ride or die. However, as much as I have worked to gain ground on being the good man she deserves, she cannot seem to let go of all the things I've done in the past. How do I get her to understand that, yes, I did do those things in the past, but that is not who I am now? This problem has made her become hesitant to walk down the altar with me. We've been together for 6 years, but she's been my fiance for 2. Yeah, I see what you're saying. It gets tricky there. I have no right to give her an ultimatum, but I do want to marry this woman. I need her to move on and see me for who I am today. Thanks, JBP. All right, this sounds serious, you guys.
Yeah, it's tricky.
That's a very tricky
That's
one.
tricky.
Because on one hand, you can't tell somebody when to get over something, right? But on the other hand, when you do so bad, you want to show them that you changed.
Right.
So you will overcompensate. And you may do you may do too much,
Yeah,
but she may
sometimes that
get
can be
uncomfortable.
yeah.
And the other thing is you might force her to like surface level get over it, but she ain't really over it, which
That's
is
a
why
fact.
it keeps coming back up, kind of like what he was saying. Like, she ain't really over that yet.
I think only when do women get over things?
I brought this one to the therapist on multiple occasions. Even begged her to stay extra a few times. I don't understand it yet, Doc. Give it to me. If he wants to marry her, bottom line is, like you said, you just got to. Part of this is being patient as the wound that you caused heals. Most of us want to get frustrated and get the fuck out of here, and have before, probably.
That's the truth.
But if you are certain that you want to marry this woman, then this is the time for you to show patience. No, unfortunately, no matter how long that takes her to get better. It sucks, but you
It
did
is
it.
true.
You did it.
That's the accountability part. Like, yo, at the end of the day, I caused it.
It's selfish to rush your process.
I can't rush you to get over this. I put us here.
I used to think that the more time passed, that would help. But if y'all are not really taking the steps during the time to get past it, then it's just time passing.
It's just time.
I used to think, come on, man, that shit happened a year and a half ago. I used to think that was the impactful. Go ahead.
I learned that.
I'm just throwing this out there for conversation. Would it be unfair? Would it be fair now for him to potentially seek happiness elsewhere if a certain amount of time passes that I'm just asking, like, so let's just say
I say no.
hypothetical. So just
I say no, but then
just gotta eat
you
it.
don't want to marry her.
no, I'm saying, but let's say 5, 6, 7, 8 years
Not
down the
unfair if he
line,
leaves.
like 5, 6, 7, 8 years down the line, and she's still saying, "Yo, I can't get over what you did." He's at a impasse
If you
now,
5, 6, or
crossroads.
7 years down the line and y'all didn't do the work.
Right.
Yeah, see, some people think just time
But
heals
you
all
see that-
wounds. It's not just time.
But see,
that's the
thing.
problem.
He might-
It's not just time.
But to do the work, it would take a joint effort.
Correct.
You get what I'm saying? And so if she is in a place where she feels like, yo, I can't meet you halfway, you can hear the sincerity in the text message. You know what I'm saying? You can hear the genuine nature in the text
He
message.
realized that he
But
messed
that's
up.
the only
He knows
reason
it.
that I told him to stay and be patient.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like
he's
you
really
wanna
in love
marry
with
this woman.
Shorty. Yes, I agree. But
It just sounds like you're a little frustrated.
so I'm just throwing it out there for conversation.
Because it's not happening on his time.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
And you
It's
fuck
not
with it.
But we
happening on
see
his
what
time.
you did with your time.
Yeah.
So now we're not operating.
It's not
on
about your
no
time
more.
no more.
But do you think that, because it happens to men and women, so I don't want to put it on a woman thing. Do you think that you really are at? I'm trying to word it so I don't sound like an asshole. You just basically at their whim to get over it whenever they feel like getting over.
I mean,
it.
you kind of are.
But if you want to marry them, Ish.
Yeah, if you're talking about marriage,
I'm not arguing for
No,
or
no, no,
against.
no.
I'm
I'm
just
just saying.
asking to progress the conversation.
Yes.
Because now he kind of is saying, "Yo, I'm ready to." For a man to say, "Yo, dog, I'm ready to walk down the aisle,"
But
you know what I'm saying? That's something.
But
That's
she-
something that gets taken lightly, actually. So I'm just asking, like, do y'all?
She's
think
not
that
ready
shit-
because-
well,
when
some
she-
people
when-
do use that shit as like
immigration
Yeah.
stuff.
not well, no,
Immigration
yes, but no.
and also-
some
and
people
also-
use that as a weapon to like,
Yeah,
yo,
and
look,
sue-
I cheated.
I'll show you
but
how serious I am.
Yeah,
Sue
let's
the
get
world.
married.
Yeah.
That's part of the apology.
A lot of
Exactly.
times with a cut, like we just like to put the Band-Aid over it instead of letting it heal, right?
Right.
Sometimes you got to take the Band-Aid off and let it heal from the inside and into the outside.
Yeah, and if you're serious
You know
about
what I mean?
marriage,
You
you're
can't
not
just-
talking
you can't-
about.
Got to put that Neosporin on.
You can't just utilize I want to get married to make her feel like I'm marrying you, so you should just get over it. I'm taking this serious. It's a manipulation tactic. Not saying he's using it,
But it can
I'm
be.
saying
It
does-
can
but it can be.
used.
100%.
It can
No,
be.
it can't be.
And often is.
Like, it
Yeah,
can't be.
and often is. And women, at times when they get cheated on, and when you're over your cheating phase, because I guess when you get older, you realize how much you did wrong. They put their whole heart into the situation in the beginning when they were there, regardless of what. And sometimes it's when a woman's fed up, no matter how you,
It don't
It's
matter.
a leader relationship.
she should leave.
I'm not saying her.
I'm saying who should leave?
Again, we just talking to.
I'm
Again, I
asking
don't
you.
want to even put it on man and woman. I was just asking. Again, I
put it on man
I
and
didn't
man?
take a side in the stance. You know, I'll stand by my sides that I take. I'm just saying. Let's
Yo,
just
Mel,
say.
come on, fix your face, man.
No, I'm saying that
Your face been for 30 minutes.
If
Tell
you and
me.
Mel in a relationship, right, and Mel cheats on you,
If I'm the male,
if you and Mel,
Mel.
are in a relationship, Mel cheats on you, you decide to stay, right? So now y'all going through the motions. I think it's almost unfair to keep bringing up, yo, you cheated, you cheated, you cheated, you cheated, because I can do these things. And it's like, fam, cool. I'm trying to move forward in our relationship with you and progress past that stage. If you keep bringing us back here, then there's no growth being.
Men do the same thing though. You know that number?
Bro, I don't want to put a gender on it.
Got it.
He's saying
Put
either
a
way.
relationship
He just said
on it.
either
That's
way.
why I said Mel was the cheater.
Got it.
In a relationship, once you decide to stay and you take me back and say that we're going to work on this particular situation in this relationship, I think that to me it's unfair to keep rehashing that.
I used to
I don't think
that
you
too.
could get past it if you're going to keep bringing it up. I think you got to make a conscious, concerted effort to get by it.
I hear that, but I do think like we talking humans and feelings and shit. And today I might be feeling that way, and then something might happen, or I might see a glimpse of something that I saw from the past, and it takes me back there, bro.
To me, she can't sit on the fence, and that's what she's doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
To me, what she's
That's
doing,
what I'm saying.
she's sitting on the fence. She's got one leg.
you,
She
Mel.
got one leg in. I'm in a committed relationship. I've accepted his proposal. I got a fucking bun in the oven and another kid with him,
True.
and he's already fathering. My other
kids
two
that are by somebody
children.
else.
You can't have one leg in that and then your other leg in, but you did this and you did this, and throwing the past in his face.
You 100%.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why can't
You're
you?
absolutely wrong.
I think that
She couldn't be more wrong in that.
I agree with her.
Why-
I wanted
why-
to say
why
it,
couldn't
and I'm
you
happy
not?
that the woman stepped up and said that, so I don't sound misogynistic. I'm agreeing with her because I think you are holding up our relationship from any possible growth.
Why?
When Ice just said, yo, on Monday I could feel like I forgive you, and then Tuesday I feel like I don't forgive you, then what the fuck are we doing?
What do we?
Wait,
what,
can I ask both of you something?
Sure.
Why do y'all identify that as holding up the relationship instead of progressing it when the person feels the need to express the hurt that you have caused them as a partner?
nothing
Because-
wrong.
because-
That's not what nobody's saying.
Over the course of months.
because-
however long it take that person.
Okay, so here's
Nobody
the
said anything about your expression.
Wait, so here's the thing. There's variables that we
But
don't.
that's what it is when you're saying, yo, you cheated. Or if I'm saying that,
Like-
yo, Mel, you cheated. And then the next month, yo, you cheated. You hurt me. I'm fucked up. Yo, this is what you. If I keep doing that, all I'm doing is expressing to the person that hurt
shit
me
still hurts.
how much
So-
they hurt me.
I
and
also
that
look
still
at it like
hurts.
this. You could also laugh about some shit that happened in the past or be happy about some shit that happened in the past and still dwell on it years later. Why can't
No,
you do that
okay.
with things that hurt too?
two things.
There's nothing wrong with that. If you're really serious about being
I think
with
that shit
someone,
is human.
you
Two
take
things.
all that shit and keep it pushing.
I totally get it. Two things. One, there's a variable that we don't know, and that we don't know when the cheating took place.
That's true.
That's number one.
I don't have to know it. If his partner is still on it, then it's valid
Okay.
in the house.
But two, what do
Fact.
what do we think an apology is? It's not words, it's changed behavior. You know?
Exactly.
And so and like we said, we've all acknowledged this, he sounds pretty genuine. Since we don't know when the actual act took place and how much time has since passed and how much he changed behavior he has, he's probably, kind of done. At what point do you? It's not to say that you're not upset. That you don't have the right to be angry or upset about what they did.
That does sound like what you're saying.
But there's
though.
got to be a point in which if we're making the concerted effort to move
But you're
forward.
not the person to determine the point.
No.
The person that caused the hurt is not the
You're
person
not
that
the
gets
one.
to determine
Nope.
what point that is. We both have
So
a
your
job.
forgiveness
hold
is
up.
fake?
Hold up. That's not true.
No.
That's not true at
It's
all.
not.
We both have a job here. It is
I
if
forget,
we want to
I
be together.
forget.
I preface this with if we both want to be in this thing. Because I'm with Ish.
Yeah.
No harm in you leaving if this ain't cut out.
Right.
But if you want to be together, we both have a job. It's my job to show that changed behavior that you're talking about. And it's your job to get to a place where you can receive it.
Right.
And part of that is you getting that out of you.
Right.
So if every day you got to say, yo, you really fucked me up, fam, then get that out.
Right. But at what
And if
point?
I'm in it for the long run, I'm
you
here
got-
and I'm
I gotta
taking
take
it.
it.
I
Yeah,
have
we're
to
talking
take
again.
that.
We're talking about marriage.
We
We're not
talking about.
talking
I
about.
know for a fact I
But
want
so-
to marry this girl.
So
We're
I'm-
not talking about moving in together.
and
No,
my
I know.
actions put us here.
But the-
so I gotta take whatever
But,
she did.
but the reality is she already accepted the proposal. So why bother accepting the proposal, saying that I do want to marry you, I do want to spend the rest of my life with you, but I'm still holding this.
I'm not there yet.
And it's
Mel,
being-
Mel, I'm pretty sure there's a statistic to back this. Plenty of engagements start one way and then you work on what you got to work on before you get married. That's common.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't, in my opinion, this is just my opinion, I'm not going to get engaged to somebody that I have to work toward us being marriable.
Not even that. Not even
What the
that.
fuck you talking
Not
about?
even that. Here's the
Wait.
thing. She can't stay stuck in her pain. That's not for her own.
It's counterproductive.
For her own
But how
mental.
is it
For her
stuck?
for her own mental
They
health.
think it's stuck because she's sharing it with him. And he's
No,
sick of
I'm
it.
not.
not
No,
about
I'm not.
sharing
It's
it.
not about. It's
You
not
can
about
share
that.
whatever
It's
you
the
wish.
fact. It's the fact that from what
Then
he's
what is
saying,
saying that she's stuck.
she's stuck in her pain, and there is no movement
Yes.
for her own.
What is telling you that there's no movement for her?
He
did
is.
What did he
What
say?
did he say?
What did he say that said there's no movement?
I don't remember the quotables, but he's
I'll
saying
pull that
basically,
up.
yo, should I wait along?
She's truly ride or die. However, as much as I work to gain ground on being the good man that she deserves, she cannot seem to let go of all the things I've done in the past.
stuck.
But wait.
She can't seem to let go.
Wait. He said as much as I've worked, he not even doing it in a way that she needs to. What she needs.
Okay,
Yeah, I
so
don't
here's
know
okay,
that,
okay,
yo.
so here's the situation. He may not have asked her, "What do you need me to do?" Because it's the whole love languages thing.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Like a lot of men have assumed that my love language is gifts, and it's not. My love
With a
language.
thunk.
Listen, I ain't slapping a fucking gift horse in the mouth. However, my love language, my primary one, is physical touch and quality time, and that seems to be that's my sticking point. So he may not be speaking to her in the language in which she's receiving, and he needs to ask her, what is it that you need? What do I need to provide for you in order to provide comfort for you? There is a lack of security here. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
And that is what women want. They want not just financial security, they
I'm not
want
with you.
emotional
Everybody's
security.
security is different. Yes.
Exactly. They want emotional security. She wants to believe that if she
That's
forgives
done.
this bad behavior, that it is never going to fucking
right.
rear its ugly head again.
Yep.
And that is what
He's not providing.
That's
He's
where
not
there's
providing.
That's not necessarily true.
to
I
me,
mean,
that-
I'm agreeing with you.
In this particular instance,
saying that he
I
might
think
not
that
be
I think
providing
that that's where the disconnect is that he thinks he's doing everything that he can to prove that he is the changed man, and he wants to move forward with this.
And it might not be the way she
There's
needs it.
something that he is missing
That's why
here.
I say he's not providing
But
it
I,
because
what you
And
can't.
none of that says that she hasn't progressed with how she feels about it. It don't.
No, both
we're
things could be true at
they
the
could
same
be both
time.
It's all the
true.
same.
And it's
Yeah.
a hypothetical that he's not doing, or they never talked it out. They could have potentially had all communication saying, "Yo, moving forward, I'm not doing X, Y, Z. What do you need from me?" And he could very well be providing it. We're just assuming that he's not.
But we got to remember, back in the days, these things happened, though. These things happen, right? People cheated, grandfather cheated on grandma, but they've been married 40, 50 years.
But grandma
Yeah,
didn't
but
have the
grandma-
same
Good night.
options. That
Grandma
she had
couldn't
to
leave.
But hold on, it's
Grandma
the truth,
couldn't
though.
leave.
Yeah,
Flip.
but she didn't have the same
Grandma
options.
could not leave.
Hold on. Even if she couldn't leave, what I'm saying is that you don't think grandma kept saying what grandpa did at a point
Hell
in time?
no, Grandma
No.
was
No,
saying,
hold
I don't
on.
want to hear that shit no
No.
more.
Nah, you're talking about
Fuck
some
outta
abusive
here.
shit. No,
Nah,
no,
that's,
No,
she's right.
No, she's right. She's
Y'all,
right.
y'all that old. Y'all too old for me then.
Look, you just said they were
Y'all
married.
too old.
You just said
I'm
they've been
talking about
married
back in
for
my-
40 years.
Y'all too
No,
old.
y'all too old. We talking about
I'm talking about. I know what I'm
recently,
saying.
nigga.
I'm not recently, but I've seen people be married. I've seen people still, like when I hear stories in the Caribbean, right? She's mad about something that the family may have done to her, or you cheated, and you just ignore it on the hammock like this and let her scream. 30 years later, I watch it, just screaming. He just fucking in the hammock like this.
Guess what she
Listen,
did?
why? No.
Guess what she
we're
did?
Talking
No,
about
you
modern.
can't-
We're,
no,
we're talking about modern day relationships.
Don't dismiss
Let me
that.
ask you-
I
I'm
got.
not.
I don't need you to help me. You don't dismiss that.
That's strike two, Missy.
Don't dismiss that.
But Phil, guess what she did
You're
though?
looking for checking her though.
Guess what she did though? She married him.
Oh, he got me.
She married him. They've been married 40 years. So she accepted whatever he did,
For better or worse.
and they move forward. Homeboy is saying that Shorty is reluctant to move forward or apprehensive about moving forward, and now he doesn't know what to do.
But then it seems kind of crazy because it's like, because you're ready doesn't mean she's ready.
She should be reluctant with moving forward.
I'm not disagreeing.
She probably was
Her-
outside.
But listen,
First of
you're
all,
reluctant.
I'm sorry.
You're reluctant. Should have you reluctant to get pregnant
The
again.
actions of having
Oh,
another
shit.
child and agreeing
Yes.
to get married to this
Girl.
guy.
Fuck you talking about?
Oh,
You
shit.
got pregnant again by the
Holy
same nigga that you're reluctant
What does
to.
that mean?
It means a lot. Are you crazy?
Don't yell at us. What does it mean?
All right, let me say this. You're reluctant about spending the rest of your life with this man. Cool? We in
I'm
agreement.
following you.
Now, but you're not reluctant to bring another individual into the world that you and this man have to care for collectively.
That's where you lose me.
Ideally speaking, y'all have to care for this baby collectively.
I don't think women look at it like that.
You're bugging.
They don't look at it like
Yes, they do.
They
Yes,
should,
they do.
but they don't.
And
They
they should. Yes, they do.
They should. They don't. No,
I disagree. I disagree.
They don't.
I gotta stay in my head.
They don't.
I totally disagree. I think that women are hopeful, and I think that they think when they are having a child, most times, not all the times, of course, there are outliers. I think that women think that this man and this woman are going to be together and rearing this child. I don't think that women go into pregnancy thinking that I'm not going to be with this dude long term.
What I'm saying to you is, I think a woman can 100% be uncertain if she wants to marry you and spend the rest of her life with you, and want to have your baby. I don't.
Look,
Look,
it's funny.
I agree.
It's funny you say that. So, I saw this on some young lady put a list out of red flags about women.
Oh, child, no, God, no.
And one of them literally says she thinks marriage is a bigger commitment than having children, as a red flag. And there are women that don't see anything wrong with that. Like, marriage is the bigger commitment. When no, having a child with somebody is a much bigger commitment than being
That
married
shit is a
to them.
real deal, my nigga. Like,
I just don't think that women are looking
they don't look at it that
pregnancy
way.
today. Like, a man got to be there at all. And it's
I know.
sad,
Guess
but
what they
I don't think
when
it look like
when
that.
they realize it? When that baby comes.
I can't speak for him.
I know.
And I won't.
No, but you've been in relationships where children are present. Let me tell you what I've learned in this last 6 months, 7 months. My nigga, that shit is a motherfucking workout. Having a child is not for play. That shit is a different ball game. And my first child, I didn't have under the same pretenses that I have with my current child. That shit is a fucking job, my nigga. Any single mother out here raising these kids by herself, they deserve platinum medals. That shit is different, B. It's a whole different ball game. So all of these people say certain shit when they pregnant and they never experienced it. When that fucking baby comes, dog, you wish you had 8 other hands helping you with that fucking kid. They can say all that bullshit they want. Oh yeah, I raised the baby by myself. I don't need nobody. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good in speech.
Cut me out of all of this video.
That shit sounds good in speech, my nigga. I'm telling you. That shit is hard, B.
You right.
That shit is a different type of hard and pressure.
Right to who? There's people, the women that have babies know what he's saying.
I know, but I'm saying the people that go into it saying, I don't need no help. I got this by myself. I hear 19-year-old girls saying, I don't need no fucking help. I could raise my baby by themselves because they think it's about Reeboks and baby Gap.
What do you say to the adult woman who had a baby and has the baby and it feels like that and says, I'm cool, I got this? Like, what do you say to that woman?
No, she has it because she has no choice. It's like, yo, you working 3 jobs. You like, yo, I got this. But if you had to...
I'm with you.
What you mean? Joe, I don't think you could ask one woman out here, and I could be wrong. So ladies, please, I don't think you could ask woman out here that is single raising a child, if they could have help, would they prefer the help as opposed to raising a baby by themselves?
Well, the lesser of the two evils, though. What if the help?
Don't change my. Don't add no shit to my shit.
I would change the word help to partner in your circumstances. I would change
the partner provides help.
Because
a lot of Mel could say partner. I don't think you can ask a woman today that is raising a child by themselves if they prefer to have a partner or they prefer to go it alone. I think the number would be like this.
A lot of them have help, though, like mother and father helping, not the significant other, but they have help.
Help is help.
Okay.
So the mothers and the grandparents and that becomes oftentimes as a lack of partners help.
Free pre-K. Remember, schools are free now. Pre-K is what?
Erickson, you make sure I stay out this video. Hey, keep me Flip out of this shit when you start going off.
Pre-K is free, bro.
I know. What I'm telling you, I'm talking about help. Certain parts of subsidies and help are as a result of other help not being there sometimes.
Like I said, a lot of women saying that. Let them talk for themselves. I can't speak for them. I can't speak to what a woman prefer.
Again, they gonna tell us.
Well, I don't remember the gentleman's name, but I hope we helped you.
Yeah.
Do we have sleepers, Joe?
I hope we helped you.
Yeah, we're gonna find some.
Somebody gonna go to sleep today.
If we don't have some sleepers, well, goddamn it, we're gonna find some.
Somebody going to sleep.
I ain't gonna lie. You walk into the fire and just like with oil and everything on you and still come out.
They're gonna misconstrue what he said.
They are.
They are. I do get what he was trying to say though. But they're going to misconstrue what he said.
I went on improv and I was making fun of the 40 and 50-year-old women or grandmothers that saying hot girl summers, and I shouted you out, not saying no disrespect to you.
She doesn't look
at her
very
face.
happy
Look
about
at her
that.
face.
But I got at them and said, you too old to be saying, I miss Big Mama. I miss Big Mama that used to make the pancakes out of eggs and milk only. I miss Big Mama with the slab hanging down. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these, I miss them. Big Mama wasn't going outside partying. Big Mama was in the starlets.
It is a different.
No, but she wasn't in starlets. That's what we know.
It's
a different world.
It's a different world, bro.
It's sad,
Big
though,
Mama
man.
couldn't do none of that
that's
shit.
not true,
Yo,
Flip.
Big Mama couldn't do
It's
none
not
of that
sad?
shit. It is sad.
It's sad on one hand. It's not sad on the other.
What are you teaching your kids? You 50 years old
I'm
and
gonna-
starlets like this.
Let me answer you.
Your daughter right behind you. Ma!
Flip. Big Mama wasn't out because she couldn't.
That's what I'm
Oh,
saying.
yeah, I keep saying she couldn't.
She could not.
Y'all put a lot of restrictions on Big Mama. Y'all put a lot of
What about
restrictions
bingo
on
night?
Big
What about
Mama. I ain't gonna lie to
gambling?
you.
What about all that bingo
Flip
night?
is talking
Y'all act
about.
like Big Mama wasn't cheating.
She was
shit,
cheating.
I forgot.
She
Yeah,
was
the
cheating. She wasn't at Starlets cheating.
Stop. Oh, stop it. I
The
don't care
milkman
what
was.
you I don't care what you cheat.
I'm with
It's a
it.
fact.
Big Mama didn't make her own money. So when Flip talks about these women of yesteryear, we have to talk about socially, men worked and a lot of women stayed at home. Those are the people that he's referring to. So their options were limited because they didn't have money to go blow. And if you got caught cheating as a woman, nigga, you was scarlet letter stamp. Your life was damn near over.
I gotta take your word because you was there. I don't know what the laws was like back then.
I'm talking about grandmother, late 80s, early 90s, those grandmothers. Some of them was working, nurses. Some of them
And they was fucking.
They was, but they wasn't doing that.
Doing what?
They wasn't going outside and they wasn't talking about hot girl summer. They was trying to keep their shit low from getting a hot girl in the summer.
Yo, it wasn't no Instagram.
They wasn't on Instagram. Wow,
Times were different. Women wasn't really
50
out here.
years old, your daughter 35. Y'all both lit in the club. Mom
Might
and
be
daughter
fucking the
goes.
same dude.
Yeah. For that's my favorite. Easy.
What?
What is wrong with y'all?
We all got Instagram. You hear the girl saying, I'm at the age where I could fuck you and your son. Y'all don't hear the women saying that? Y'all got the same. Fam, y'all got
keep
the
me
same
out of this
thing.
league.
Way before they said that, we were saying I could fuck the daughter. they just catching up.
They going up.
You see how shut
They
up,
going
right?
up.
Yeah.
They going up.
Yeah, no, I'm not fucking with
It was late to that party, bro.
All right, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this broadcast as much as we enjoyed delivering it to you. Got a real fancy baby-free weekend coming up, 70 degrees. I'm shaking my ass outside. Don't say nothing to me if you see me neither. Head nod, keep it pushing, you heard? Yo, keep us in your prayers. Lord knows we need to be there. Until the next time, I bid you adieu, farewell, adios, arrivederci, hasta la vista, so long, goodbye, au revoir. Remember, life is a series of moments and moments pass. So let's make this one last as if it's all we have. And lastly, the baddies are insecure. The stagnant bitches are traveling in private jets, them hoes. And the closed-minded women want you to teach them things still. And that self-timer is a nigga. Would you believe it?
Dreamville is on Twitch.
Yeah.
What happened?
Dreamville will be on Twitch.
Hey! Wait a minute! All right, y'all hold it down, man. Be safe. Be well this weekend. If you're going to have sex, remember to do it safe. Do it protected.
Leave your gun on the nightstand.
Mel, what you on this weekend?
Yeah.
I'm going into the city. I told you, meatpacking.
Yeah, the
I mean, the
pause pack.
meatpacking district.
The pause packing district.
Pause packing, yo.
Flip, man, before we get out of here, let the people know what number we are, man, just in case they forgot. They might have
We
forgot.
number one
Come on, man. Uno.
in the world. Hear me? You ain't fucking with us.
Fuck y'all niggas stole what's going on here,
Yeah.
huh?
And our numbers is up too on our other shit too.
Everything up.
Huh?
Everything. Tell these niggas, man.
Don't be mad at us. We all working,
Hey.
man. Bionic 6
Hey.
or the Strong 3.
Bang,
However
bang.
you want to call it. We are here.
Bang, bang.
Bang, bang.
Yeah. And my sis gonna be out there in
Bang,
the
bang.
pause packing district.
Wait a minute. Bang,
Look
bang.
at me in a sundress. Come professional, don't come at all. And if you see Daisy, look straight ahead.
Yo, Tony, whenever y'all release them tour dates, I'm there. By then, me and my girl have a girl too. I'm not playing. I'm gonna have me some fun.
No, Joe Biden.
Hey, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? Oh my God.
Enough of daddy.
JBP, where would you be without the JBP?
We got him. We got him. We got him.
Ladies and
No
gentlemen,
more of that shit.
we got him.
We fucking got him.